Hey folks, we're Ace Riders. My name is Christian.
And I'm Dean. We talk video games,
Comics.
movies, and most importantly,
Kamen
we did it.
Riders. Yay.
Well, this week was the end of Kamen Rider X8.
I know, right?
It's been a long ride, literally.
It's been a long ride. Quarter mile at a time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some bullshit like that.
Mm.
Oh man. But
Okay,
I can't believe 45 episodes only though.
yeah.
They rush it up too much.
It didn't seem that long as well.
Uh,
Like, most of the Kamen Rider series, it seemed like it took longer, especially Ghost
and Drive.
and Drive. But, X8, it seemed shorter to me. The episodes also seemed shorter. But probably because, especially these last few, but probably because they rushed it.
I reckon, right? It could have been so better if they at
Cut.
least put more 2 episodes.
At least, and stretch it out a bit more.
Yeah, because like the fight itself on the end is like
Yeah, they like rushed through it.
too much.
Yeah, they gave like no time for anything to happen.
Nah.
Let's get into it.
Okay.
I don't think. Okay, what happened in this episode?
You can start it off because I started off last time. Sorry.
Okay. What? Well, let's just say this. Kronos, he loses. That's just the main thing that we
Oh
know.
yeah. Before that, he did actually gain a sword. I mean a sword and a shield.
Yeah, but for some reason he still has it.
It's weird.
Yeah, consistency. I don't know.
It's
Because it's
Japan.
supposed to be for Gemnos.
Gemnos only, but nah, he has to have it too. Because why not?
Yeah, it's kind of dumb. But yeah, that's the main thing we need. We know that Kronos is done. He's dead, and they don't really. They beat him, but he ends up killing himself using his own gas shot.
It's weird.
Yeah,
Wait.
it's kind of. It
Yeah.
almost made like all the efforts of
Everyone was like,
everyone's just. Why?
nah.
Why did it need to happen?
It's like, nah, I'm not gonna die from you. I'm gonna die from me.
Yeah,
Beach.
no one's gonna choose whether I die. It's gonna be me.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
basically it.
Well, he did say that technically,
Yeah,
in a way.
yeah, very summarized. But after that, no one was revived. Like
It's
they
kinda
didn't.
shit.
Yeah, none of the
Except
people.
for two.
Well, no one that died through Kamen Rider Chronicle
No
or through
human.
the Bugsters.
She no human.
No.
Or survive.
Yeah, technically they didn't really die.
You know what I mean?
Going by what happens.
Well, gamed over.
Yeah, they didn't game over. Yeah. But what happens next is basically Amu has a press conference with the public and basically tells them that we're developing a new medicine, we're going to advance technology so we can
In 10 years at least.
in at least 10
Eh,
years.
I called in 10 years.
Yeah. But I think that was just like it could take 10 years, it could take 50 years.
Or so it could take 5, it could take 10.
It's just
That was referencing to the movie.
the movie was supposed to be like a year, 1 year.
I thought it was 10 years.
I don't know. I've seen many places where it says 1 year, it says 10 years.
I reckon it'll be 10 years.
Yeah.
Because he does have a kid, doesn't he?
Yeah, here it says Hero has a kid. It might not even be the case. I don't know. There's a lot
very
of
vague.
yeah. There's a lot of misinformation and not much details about the movie. All the details were in the trailers.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah. And Christian's eating, by the way, so if you hear
Can
chewing.
you even hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, you can take it off.
Ugh,
Yeah, you can take it off.
I'll try.
Yeah, you told me that.
I know, it's just more effort for me.
Oh, it should be fine.
Okay.
So what else, Dean?
But basically, also Tiger ends up getting his license back.
But only for
Bugsters
yeah,
to like a specialist for Bugster
Yes, but yeah.
virus.
So
So
he can still be a doctor. But
yeah. He chose to be a specialist for Bugster virus. So I assume
no,
if
game
anyone
disease.
has the Bugster virus, they go to him.
Game disease.
It's still Bugster virus.
You know what I mean?
They just keep going between the terms.
It's just annoying.
Yeah, it's like it's very confusing. The
It's
bug.
so fun. He actually has an actual patient. I was like,
Yeah,
hey.
yeah, that's pretty cool. But and Nico graduates from high school despite
No,
being
went back.
huh?
Oh wait, yeah, she graduated though.
She goes back despite being absent for I assume the majority of her final year, but still graduates.
Cause why not?
Yeah, and she
Well, technically she's smart.
supposedly, like they don't really say she's a genius except for in gaming.
She just said she's genius gamer N. Is it
Yeah,
N?
yeah.
Yeah.
And she graduates with a degree,
No, it's just high school.
high school, but it seems like she has a degree because she has like
Yeah, it's like,
it's not. I
what?
don't even. Is it supposed to be like? It seems like it made it look like she got like a uni degree, but it's clearly not.
It's like, bruh, you're in high school.
Yeah,
And you're like a guy that's a
it.
doctor.
Yeah, I just find it weird that she got a high school degree despite being absent for most of the year.
Bruh, if that was in Australia, you're gone.
Yeah,
Take the whole year again.
yeah, year 12. Unless you have like a really good reason
Or like,
and you still
hospital.
do the work.
It's like, hospital. Like a friend.
Yeah. Then, because you in Australia, I'm not sure about in other countries, but in Australia, grades
Mostly
11 and
Queensland.
12 is not compulsory.
Is it just Queensland or the whole Australia?
All of Australia.
Oh, really? Huh. There you go.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, so if you finish grade 10, you can find a job really easy.
Well,
You can be a chef.
but the idea is, regardless of whether you finish grade 10 or grade 12, afterwards you have to either be studying, whether it be an apprenticeship or traineeship, um, or you be working.
It's either those three.
Yeah, if you don't, you have to go back to school. I think so. You just have. If you drop out of high school, you have to be working or studying.
Nah, just sell drugs.
Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, the government will know somehow.
Somehow.
Yeah, they'll find out.
Yeah.
Um, but
Yo, this went completely off.
I know. But
Keduding. I believe in you. The power of friendship.
it's just I have a lot of mixed issues with this episode.
It's just not much. Like, the fighting itself is kind of shit.
Yeah, I mean that's not the issue I have with it. Is it? And after well, next bit is Dan Crota. He ends up bringing back Poppy because he ends up somehow saving a little bit of data.
Yeah, and same as
Pallid.
Ballad.
But Emu ends up reviving him because Emu somehow saved the data without him knowing.
Yeah, which is pretty cool though.
Yeah,
And at least if he didn't do that, he can't transfer from the Exide.
yeah. But and then the episode ends with Dan Crota creating a new game, and it turns out to be the Kamen Rider Build Gashat.
Okay, it's cool.
Yeah. I'm like, okay. I kind of want to get into this because I want to get my thoughts out.
Okay, you can do it.
How do you feel about the episode?
Not,
Just not.
not even worth it. I don't like it.
What about like the revival of Poppy and Pallid?
Poppy, yeah, but
Pallid.
Palette, it's kind like it's like
Because
he like when he just
his character development was going into that.
yeah,
Him being able to sacrifice himself for the greater
and then
good.
no, I mean like he's like oh well when Neil Dankroto was like he actually saved the Dara, and then for some reason
Amir accidentally did it himself as
yeah
well.
he's like and then Pala just came out of nowhere. It was like really it was
Yeah.
like right.
To be fair, this is my least favorite episode of entire
No.
of Xaid.
No.
It's
Like
horrible.
I reckon like the beginning was actually pretty good.
The beginning was fine. It's just everything else after that. Basically, it's almost nothing. It made everything else that happened in the show beforehand mean nothing.
Bullshit. Like especially
Palad's-
Palad's
Because Pallad's development was going from, he's kind of selfish. He wants to be the one playing the game. To
Was a beat games.
he becomes the one that's be able to cherish life, and then he's willing to sacrifice himself to cherish life. That development is practically gone because he does sacrifice himself, but he's back, so it's pointless development.
Exactly. Oh yeah, and I think that's it.
And Poppy, I would have preferred it if she'd at least
Wear a bikini.
no, if she died, if she
Oh.
if both Paladin and Poppy stayed dead,
Yeah.
it would because X8 especially, but even I know Ghost did this as well, but Ghost is terrible throughout the entire thing. But X8, death is not an issue in X8. Like, it's kind of going into like Dragon Ball, because in Dragon Ball everyone comes back at least once.
Or twice.
Yeah, I mean Krillin dies twice and comes back twice only because they use a different set of Dragon Balls.
But it's Krillin though.
Yeah, but what's annoying here is I don't know. It's just too convenient. Death is no longer an issue. There's no reason for any danger.
It's like in Naruto versus Pain, where Pain killed everyone. It's like nah. It's like no, everyone just got back to life because why not?
Yeah. It's like the only way people can die is if it's not from the Bugster
It's
virus.
like get stabbed or something.
Yeah. Like, as long as you don't die from the Bugster virus, you're dead. If you're just keep getting infected by the Bugster virus, you keep coming back.
It's the mortality itself.
Considering, I assume if you get deleted air quotes by the Bugster virus, you won't
Game over,
won't
dude.
age until you get revived.
Yeah.
So you can die each day and be revived the
And
next
then,
day.
like, you
and
can be a bugster for
and-
like 100 years, and then when you get back, you look like how you died.
yeah, you just be back where you know. It's just there's no consequences now.
But if you want to be an immortal, though, it's actually not bad.
Yeah, I mean, Dan Crota's now immortal.
Technically.
He is.
It's Neo.
Yeah.
Neo
No,
Dan
you got
Crota.
it wrong again. It's
Oh my
Dan
gosh.
Crota Neo. Or
Oh.
Deus or whatever. Dan
Oh,
Crota
it's
Shin.
Diaz now, yeah.
Huh?
Diaz or Diaz?
If you want to go by subs, I'm just going to call him Dan Crota Shin.
Shit.
Because it's what the actual Japanese is.
Wait, what does it mean?
Neo. True.
Oh, so it's still Neo.
Yeah. The way subs go is they translate it and interpret it. Like, you know how in some of the subs when they go put a gash out in the driver, it'll say gotcha,
Mm-hmm.
and how some subs they say click and load.
Yep.
Gotcha is an onomatopoeia. It's a sound.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So like a disc.
Yeah. Yeah. It's an onomatopoeia. Like bang. That's an onomatopoeia.
Bang. Bang, bang. Death is gone.
Yeah. And I generally don't like it when onomatopoeias are translated, because
Sweet.
especially Japanese ones.
Like
'cause-
lasers. Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah. It's just I don't. It's just a.
Anyway,
iffy subject.
going off
But,
topic.
Let's just rate the episode so we can go into
Four.
our thoughts of the
No,
entire
five.
show.
Five.
For
Five.
overall,
Five.
2. I hate this episode so much.
Yeah, what you mean? Like me, 5 is like being nice, but
Me-
me not being nice is like 3. I'll
I'm
give
just
it a
straight
5.
I'm only giving it 2 because I could easily give this a 1.
Or 0.
but- Kamen Rider Ghost is even worse than this, and I need something. Like, if it was worse than Ghost, I mean, actually, I'm giving it a 2 mainly because X8 overall is pretty good.
It's I reckon a 7 or 8.
Yeah, overall I'd probably go 6 because it's all over the place. Like, the start of it was really good.
And they just
It
The
kind of went.
midway.
It kind of went a bit slow, and then when Dan Crota came and became, I'm God, I'm the villain.
I got the
Then
talent of
I'd
God.
say it went up to an 8. Then when just before he dies, it went down to like a 5. And then when Kamen Chronicle came into the show,
You can shit.
I'd say it went to a 9. Because I'd say that was really good. Because the villain's dead, something new happens. Because Dan Crotto's villain arc, that was a very long arc.
Too long.
Yeah, it was too long. Kamen Chronicle made something new happen.
And I like the crazy um taking over the world kind of a situation.
Yeah, but then the Kamen Chronicle thing went even longer.
Cause why not? And then it's like, oh no, we have to finish it.
Yeah, I think they just realized last minute. Oh wait, shit, we need to finish the show,
It's like, oh shit, we only have 45.
and they want Kamen Rider Build to come out at this date.
It's like, why?
I mean, I think they were playing. Okay, we need the show to be this many episodes, but then they realized, oh, we're nearing the deadline. Because I think they planned a deadline ahead of time.
Why? It's so stupid. I wanted like 50. Like, is it Drive?
Drive was like 48.
Wait, which one's 50?
Like I think Ozu.
Oh yeah.
Ozu Wizard's 49, I think, or 48.
I don't care. I didn't
Most
watch
most are like 48, 49.
I don't care. I didn't watch it. Well, technically I did, but then I got too slack,
But
and I didn't like it.
yeah, but that's a general gist of thoughts of the show. Like went up and down, up and down. But like,
That's what she said.
yeah,
That's
whatever.
What she said. Hey, stop kicking me.
Kicking you as much as you want.
Hey.
But let's kind of go into a discussion of all the actors and characters. Like just a quick one.
Wait, what?
Like a quick discussion, like our thoughts on how all the characters developed. Okay,
Emma delivered to be a really shit.
Amu's character was
It was okay at
he
start.
kind of stood still, like he
Like midway, he's like.
actually
what's
it was
this?
basically him reacting to everything that happened around him.
Like overreact.
I'd say he didn't even overreact.
I reckon overreact.
I think he overreacted in places where he shouldn't have,
Yeah.
and he didn't react in times where he should have.
Like the fight on the last episode. It's so dumb. He's like, no, I'm gonna stay here still.
Oh, another thing I hate about this last episode, for some reason, they all cannot be affected by the pause.
Oh yeah,
Like,
it's weird, eh?
Like, they explained that because his Bugster antibody weakened, his pause isn't as strong. But
It's dumb.
there's no reason for that to be the case.
It's so
Because
dumb.
the antibody doesn't mean you're weaker. Like, if your antibody isn't as strong as someone else's, it doesn't mean you're weaker.
And the biggest suck, he's actually doesn't have the antibody. Technically, he has a boxer virus.
I mean, they removed that
Oh, you hit
in
it.
Genghis.
Oh yeah,
He just has the antibody now.
it's just weird.
Emu has the Bugster virus. So does Lace and Genmu, technically. And the rest of them have antibodies.
Man, it's so weird. Though. It's just weird.
Yeah, Emu's development, almost nothing.
Like at
His-
first, it was alright. At first,
I mean, the most development he had was realizing that Laser was helping him,
And
and
then, like,
and the
Laser
realization that Pallid was him.
it was so weird.
Yeah, those were probably his key moments. Him realizing Laser helped him, and then him realizing that Parrot is his Bugster.
And it's like that he actually has the Baxter virus. That part.
Yeah. How about Hero?
Hero.
How's his development?
I like his development though. From like a kind that doesn't give a shit,
Yeah.
and now it's like.
I don't think he doesn't give a shit. It's just he takes it too seriously.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
And like at the beginning, right, like when he has a nurse.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Like, first time he-
I kind of wish they kept
The nurse thing.
recurring. Like
Yeah,
whenever he needed the driver, that would happen. But
because
I
technically the first one isn't that what he did?
yeah,
It's like he
it
has a
was
nurse.
only during his first
Yeah,
tension.
it's like really. How about the next ones?
Yeah, I can understand why they wouldn't let be there because it's just more money to pay to actors,
Yeah, but then like, and
and
they should have
also
put it
and
back once in like now and then, now and then, now and then, or like
or at
when he
least
became
not.
evil.
I'd say not when he became evil.
Oh, what?
I'd say like during the early parts of the show it was consistent, but towards the later part of the show they weren't there. I'd say I'd accept that because
Yeah.
considering it'd be too dangerous for them to be there,
Or
so
like
he doesn't
when
want.
he was on
Because I say
Cronus's theme, like
I
a
say that makes
bugster.
no sense for them to be there.
What? No, I mean like a bugster, like will just like
Version
put,
of them.
yeah, and then like put it. Would even be cool though. You
I
gotta
mean,
admit.
at that point, he didn't even consider himself a doctor.
Yeah, but it would be cool though.
I'd say it doesn't make any sense.
It does not.
Have,
But then, oh yeah, the other problem that I reckon, right? Oh well, that goes in my head, is like for him to use the what's that white gashet thing?
Tattle Legacy,
Yeah, he has to be
determined.
yeah, it's like what really like out of anything he have to be determined like
Yeah. I mean, I understand that that was his arc at that point, was
yeah, but
his
still
determination. But,
could have been
yeah.
better.
But one thing I don't like about his character is his sudden
Movements.
kindness to everyone at the
S-
end.
Yeah,
Like, he's suddenly
especially to
kind
the
to everyone.
licenseless doctor,
Yeah.
which is sweet.
What I don't like is when he just doesn't call anyone by their name. He's like, hey intern, hey licenseless doctor, hey coroner,
It's sweet.
hey
And then Poppy
Denmu
people.
Cook.
You know, it's like
He's the only one that he doesn't even call him his dad by his name. He just calls him Orji-san.
yeah.
It's just old man.
Well, that's technically every anime.
Yeah.
And I kind of hate it that sorry, too loud. At the beginning they have like that anime kind of thing happening, and then,
Anything.
yeah, like they're trying to be like anime-ish,
What do you mean?
like like tripping and um Brave's dad, like the
Oh,
emotions.
like him being clumsy.
Yeah, like like in the anime.
Like how he's a little bit exaggerated.
Yeah,
Yeah. But
like
he became sort of irrelevant
uh,
towards the end.
again they should have kept it a bit. I reckon
Yeah.
would have been cool.
I mean, they stopped having the aspect of Emu's character where Emu was clumsy.
It's
Like
kind
that
of
was in like the first 5 episodes, and they basically removed it.
yeah. They should have kept it.
Yeah, or at least had like glimpses of it here and there. Like
Yeah.
he'd accidentally bump into a chair.
The only glimpse that you see is like on the end.
Or he would slowly develop to become less clumsy.
Yeah,
That
not
would be
just like
like you'd see him he'd like, oh, I noticed a chair, and he still bumps
yeah,
into
not
it,
just
and
like
then he slowly like avoids that chair.
exactly, or like stop, then push it in, then go
He
again.
accidentally bumps into something else instead, though.
Yeah. It would have been fun though. It would have
Yeah.
been better, I reckon.
Yeah. How about Tiger? His development. It's almost there. It's better than Emu's, at least.
yeah, like it's
They didn't. I reckon they didn't give enough time to him.
yeah, because he technically didn't really much of have an arc. He only had like maybe like a couple of episodes.
Yeah, and those were normally around him and Nico.
Yeah, and it's like on the end too.
Yeah.
So it's kind of shit.
How about Laser?
Oh, well, we barely kind of see him, and it technically didn't change.
Yeah.
So
It was mainly his development was whether anyone trusted him.
exactly.
That was all his development.
Um, how about Neo Dankuroto?
Just Dan Crota in general.
I want Neo. I like
I mean, he
calling him
wasn't
Neo.
always Neo.
Yeah, and okay, yeah. How about
Just Dan Crota in general.
Dankuroto to Neo Dankuroto
It doesn't matter.
to
I'm gonna kick you.
you just did what was it? Dankuroto Shin.
Just Dan Kuroto, Shin Dan Kuroto, and Dan Kuroto Shin.
Okay, what do you okay, out of the three names, which one do you like as a character?
Dan Kuroto Shin. Because it shows his development.
Okay, I like the
Like,
Neo.
only because, like, he's reluctantly helping them
Yeah.
at that point. And then Dan Kuroto Shin, he's like, he will help him.
It's like and then like he'll go like, I guess I got the God's talent or something like that.
I reckon when he was Dan Kuroto Shin, he's calmed down a bit.
Not
Like,
like
he's not always chewing scenery, always yelling.
I like it when he was yelling though, because it was funny. And when he's saying like, I got God's talent, God, and then like after saying God, like Poppy's gonna grab the gasha and he's like suck him in.
Yeah.
Pun intended.
How about Poppy? Her development.
What development?
I know.
Like the only development is like
was
okay,
when she was brainwashed.
is it yeah, brainwash and then
That's about
wasn't
it.
brainwashed, and then she still fights. And they said, "Oh, I just want to play games with you."
It wasn't really development. It was just saying what her character is.
Like more explanation, I reckon. Oh, actually,
I'd say
she
not
did.
explanation. It's just there needs to be more happening.
Yeah, I kind of like where he found that how he was born or she was born at least.
Yeah, that
It's
was
pretty cool.
probably the most out of her development. But it wasn't really anything special though,
Well, look at me funny.
because you're an idiot,
I am, cause I am.
and also you're easy to kick from here.
Shut up! I'll kick you in the nuts.
You can't now.
Yeah.
Was
See,
it?
I got a chair.
How about Pallid?
Oh,
I think not enough.
oh. No,
I think it's on the
don't
same
mind.
line as Tiger.
I don't mind it though. I don't mind.
I don't know. He's a good character. He was a well shown. He was portrayed well. The only problem is,
Like towards the end.
like, all his development was at the end, when the
Yeah.
show was ending.
And then like he kind of had less showing time in the end.
Yeah,
It was kind of shit. I like Pallet. Pallet's like one of my favorite characters.
yeah. I
But
think
yeah,
that.
I reckon we should move to our next topic because we think we've been
I
putting
know.
this too much.
How about just one more character, Kronos?
I don't really like him.
I think he started off good. Like he like the aspect of his character where he just treats everything as a product. That was good. And it seemed like he's a corporate dickhead.
It's like
But then when it went like beyond Dan Kuroto levels,
yeah,
where it's just insane.
like towards the end.
I think it should have been where
I kind of hate that he killed himself.
yeah, it made everything everyone else did pointless.
It's like really like really.
It was poorly done.
Like it would have been awesome, right? Like everyone like combined powers and did a common running kick or something like that. And
Yeah.
right at the end, flare. And like when they were all this combine their strategies like on the end. Oh, when they're level 1.
Yeah.
Level 2, sorry, level 2. And see that I don't understand like why level 2 can beat like 100 times stronger than them, but they beat like nearly beat him. It's like, huh?
I know. Like I
It's
think they
kind of
just
stupid.
wanted to I don't know, for some reason they like having the most basic form beat the main villain.
It's kind of dumb. Like they should have been a bit more what call this explanation. Like when
I mean, it sort of goes on the line of you don't need to be the highest level to beat the final villain, even though
bullshit.
the entire show was about gaining levels.
Exactly. And then like call this like when Tankuroto became alive again, like he just has to touch Kronos and then he like his level's going down like okay, that's explainable like because he has
Yeah.
the power.
Or
But
maybe
then,
like Laser and Genmu do that at the same time so it goes down even faster.
Exactly. But then like in here it's like nah, it's just level 2.
It's just level 2, yeah, we beat you because we all gang up on you and you have a weaker antibody.
It's like doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I reckon that's enough rambling about X8 overall.
Okay, let's go to the next topic.